Hi, patrons. How are ya? How are you guys today? I am feeling a little bit strange today, actually. Last night I had a couple of drinks with my brother, which included a couple of beers and some whiskey juice, as my dad calls it. And my dad always puts juice after any alcoholic drink. So he'd say, "Oh, are you having beer juice or whiskey juice?" I guess it's his way of trying to make it sound more healthy or healthier. So I'm feeling a little bit worse for wear today. Worse for wear, meaning basically meaning I have felt better. So not feeling fantastic today. But I'm fine, but a little bit worse for wear. So this is a good expression. And worse for wear. So here you go, worse for wear. And you'll see that I'm not here with Charlie yet because he's late. So I'm just going to answer the phone to him. Charlie, I'm on the. Are you in there? I'm in here. Yeah. Okay, I'll meet you in there. Yeah, I've started the class as well, by the way. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, so they can hear you. Don't say anything rude about anybody. Yeah, so that was Charlie. Charlie's coming in now to join us. Hello, Vivian Wong. How are you? Hey, Vivian. How's life in sunny Australia? How is life? What's the latest? Talk to me, Vivian. What is going on over there? And then we got Avon Egrem. But Avon, is that your name or did you have another name? I seem to remember maybe you're called July. Or I remember we had a new patron called July. I'm not sure if it's you or not. If not, hello, Avon. I hope you are well. Where are you in the world, Avon? And what have you done today? Talk to me. Tell me what you are up to. So there you go. If you want to say that you're not feeling great, maybe you're a bit hungover, or maybe you are just a little bit unwell, you can say you're worse for wear. Or maybe if you're injured as well, you say, "Oh, I'm a bit worse for wear at the moment. I'm not in a good..." Maybe you could use it as an excuse. Like if someone says to me, "Hey, Harry, do you want to play football tonight with my team?" I'd say, "Not tonight. I'm a bit worse for wear. I'm a bit worse for wear." Yeah. So I see we have one more viewer as well. We have 3. So let me know who you are. Though that could actually be me. Because I've got it open as well. I always make that mistake. So Vivian has been studying for the entire week in preparation of her exam next week. Wow. Okay. So it's your first exam, I guess. How's it going, Vivian? Oh, it's quite a stressful week. I imagine so. Exam stress is real stress. I know that feeling. Are you doing anything to relax you? Avon, what advice would you give to Vivian to kind of relax her for her exam day? Because it's very important to stay relaxed when you are on your exam day. I would maybe start the day with a meditation. Obviously, be well prepared. That's a good way of relaxing you. And Vivian, I'm sure you're going to be very well prepared. You're a very, very dedicated worker. You need to knuckle down. To knuckle down. This is a good expression. To knuckle down. Can anyone tell me what that means? To knuckle down. What does that mean? To knuckle down. Anyone know? So when you're preparing for exams, really important to kind of knuckle down before them to make sure you're ready. So Avon said, "I have to make a confession. It's embarrassing. My name's Julie. I've been writing it wrong." That's hilarious. You've been writing it wrong in English for all your life. That's so good. That was great. That tickled me. That really tickled me. Because July is a name, and I have actually met girls called July, and it's quite common here in England to call your name by like a month of the year. And I knew a girl called April when I was a kid, and it's so funny. Charlie's just popped in. Hello, Charlie. And our our patron is making me laugh. She said that her whole life she's been calling herself writing July, but she's been writing it wrong. Her name is actually Julie.
Oh my God. Wow. And have you been, how did you come to realize that that was her name?
Oh. Sorry, Charlie, say it again.
How did you come to realize that her name was Julie, not July?
Because I said, is this, so Avon, I think your real name is July, right? And then she was like, oh no, it's actually Julie, but all my life I've been writing July. And it really tickled me. It really tickled me, which is a nice expression. What does that mean, my partner? I need you, partner.
To tickle somebody, it means you find it funny. You find it funny.
Yeah, and the literal tickling is this. That is to tickle someone. So it's when something makes you laugh, and I guess it's kind of maybe unexpected. I didn't expect to burst into laughter, and that really tickled me. That really tickled me, Julie. Thank you.
Yeah, I think I also use it if someone keeps laughing. If you keep laughing about a little joke, you could say, "Oh, that tickled you, didn't it?" Yeah, you like
that yeah, exactly. Yeah, and then if you're someone that's easily tickled, and you kind of someone who really kind of doesn't like this, what would you call that kind of person?
Talking about the literal tickling, they would be called ticklish. Are you a ticklish person, Harry?
I'm really ticklish. I'm really ticklish. Yeah, seriously ticklish. Yeah. Are you?
Yeah, I'm quite ticklish. You seem, the way that you said that, you seem to not find it funny though. You're like annoyed by it if people do it. Is that right?
No, I'm not. No, I respond rather well to being tickled. Not a problem. Not a problem for me. So Vivian has said, I've turned down many social events from my residential college and university. There is one thing I want to tell you. Oh, okay. Ooh. It was quite a scary and overwhelming experience because you have to create your own LinkedIn account and your own resume as well. And going through some interviews for some social networking and business clubs. Wow. So Vivian's been pretty damn busy. And Charlie, she's got an exam next week. So I guess it's her first exam. And I said she needs to knuckle down.
Oh, yeah. She needs to knuckle down. And we realized that buckle down is pretty much exactly the same.
we did. Yes.
We had a slight bicker over that, didn't we?
We did, yeah. So you can say knuckle down or buckle down, which is, of course, to concentrate hard and study.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so Vivian's been busy. I would like to hear more of an update on her, but perhaps later on. Thank you very much, everybody, for being here. I'm apologizing for being slightly late. I overran and a bit of a drama at the gym, actually. I felt like I was being mugged off.
Ooh. Oh no! What happened? I'm going to write that down. Well, why did you feel like that?
So mugged off meaning I felt like I had been taken for a fool. The gym had offered me a membership that was more expensive than my girlfriend's because I brought her down and she joined the gym today. And then they gave her a significant discount. And then we were arguing about why I was made to pay that amount. And then they said, oh, they misinformed you. And I was like, well, I need to have my money back. Oh. And then they said, I'm sorry, we can't do that. It's Germany. You can't cancel your contract. And we can't respect that. I was like, what? I'm so angry. Ah.
Did you say it with that big smile on your face? I'm so angry.
Yeah, exactly that. And waving hands, just like that.
Oh my God, I've never been so angry. What is happening with my hand?
Yeah, for some reason they didn't take to that as if I meant business. They thought, oh, he'll probably forget about this in a minute.
Yeah. Well, you haven't got a face of someone that's gonna like, you know, hit them or anything. So I guess they weren't too worried. But yeah, that's a nice expression. They didn't think you mean business.
Yeah, they didn't think I meant business.
Meant business.
So that made me look a bit amateur. So I didn't look scary or professional, and therefore wasn't going to mean business.
Yeah, so to mean business, not to be taken literally, is like to be taken seriously. So you could say, oh, wow, Charlie means business. We need to show him lots of respect and speak to him nicely. And we definitely can't mug him off or rip him off with his gym membership, because Charlie means business.
Yeah. Rip somebody off is similar to mug off, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah. So mug off, kind of like deceiving someone in some way. Then rip off would be specifically for money. If you're charging someone too much for something.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mug off is something to do with embarrassment as well, I think.
Yes. So we're not going to be mugging anyone off today. We are going to be lying to you, or not lying to you. We've got some stories to tell about our lives, and we'd like to invite you guys to tell us your stories as well. And we want you guys to try and detect if we are lying. And how are they going to do that?
They are going to get into the comments, get active. Yeah, tell us some questions that you want each of us to respond to in regards to the stories. I've been racking my brains all day for some stories, and I think we need Harry to go first.
Okay, all right, that's fine. You haven't got any juicy lies, or nothing stands out to you?
Nothing's popping up, or nothing has popped up for me yet today, but something will come to me, hopefully.
That's cool, man. I've got loads.
Oh, great. Let's do it all about Harry.
Good thing about me is that I tend to do stupid things a lot, or weird things seem to kind of happen. So I'm just plucking them out. I'm struggling to kind of come up with lies because they're all ridiculous things that are happening to me. So it's quite easy for me.
Okay, all right. Let's not give too much away, though, of course. So, would you like to step into it? Would you like to suggest your first one?
I'd love to. Before I do, I just want to read out one of Julie's comments. She's giving some advice to Vivian. When I feel nervous before an exam, I try to remember it's never a big deal to fail it. The important thing is you're healthy. Totally. Julie, I think me and you would get on rather well over a pint in England.
If I've ever heard one.
Yeah, or in Moscow, if I'm ever in Moscow. Charlie, you might be going to Moscow, is that right?
It was correct a week ago. Stacey got an opportunity to go to Moscow and is going, but she's going in 4 weeks, and it costs quite a lot of money to get a 4-week visa within 4 weeks. So I don't think I'll be going.
Oh, that's gutting. That's gutting. Well, we'll have to go sometime. I think we should do our first traveling around the world immersion course in Russia.
Do you?
Yeah. I do.
Okay. We've got a lot of students in Russia, actually. So yeah, makes sense.
Got a lot of students. Yeah. I think that'd be lovely. I'd love to go to Russia. Anyway, so I'm going to tell you something about me. It could be true. It could be a massive lie, but you're going to have to find out. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Right. So the other day,
So, did you want more from me? I'm ready. I'm ready.
Oh, he's angry. Are you angry again?
No, this is excited. Can't you tell the difference between excited and angry?
No, it's difficult to tell. Okay.
What? Guys, can't. Come on. Help him out.
Okay, so the other day I was on my bike and I went into town.
True. Oh, no.
I went to town and I parked my bike. Went and delivered a package, and I came back to my bike, and my bike lock had been stolen, but my bike hadn't.
That's really good. That is really funny. Okay.
Short and sweet. Short and sweet.
So, Fernanda has just joined us. Hello, Fernanda. No worries. Glad that you're here. So, just to recap, Harry has just told us a story, be it true or false, and we need to detect which one it is. And he said that he went to the gym. Correct me if I'm wrong. He went to the gym.
Incorrect. You're lying. No, I didn't go to the gym. No, I went to
you went. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I know. So you took your bike to the post office to pick up a package.
Deliver. Yeah, you get it all wrong again. Liar. Delivered a package. Yeah.
Was it today?
So wait, let's get this right. You went to the gym to pick up a package. No, it was last week. Last week.
Oh, I thought you said today, and I know that you picked up a package today. So my memory overloaded.
Okay, I see what's happened there. No, it was last week.
Okay. And anyway, the point is that apparently his bike lock got stolen, but his bike remained intact. He left it alone. So you've lost your lock, but you've got your bike still.
Yeah, so I got my bike, but I haven't got a lock, and it was a really good lock as well. So guys, ask me some questions. You need to figure out if I'm lying or if I'm telling the truth. What do you reckon? What do you reckon, Chaz?
I won't say yet. I want to question you before I give my verdict. But I think you guys should ask some questions. Julie has just asked, so I'm going to ask for her. How often do you ride your bike?
Good question. I mean, several times a week, probably like, depends. Today I used it to go and pick up a big box, and it was really hard to carry. I had to have it kind of on my knees whilst riding like that. It was like going all over the place. I look like a nutter, and so I use it a lot. That's how I get around.
Okay, a nutter being someone who's slightly mental in the head.
Slightly mental in the head, yeah. Very mental, I'd say. There's a local nutter in Bedford, and people call him Mad Ricky.
Oh, Ricky, what's he like? Mad Ricky.
He's well mad.
Absolutely mental.
He's a nutter. He goes, he shouts. He's schizophrenic and he shouts at people on the street. But I said I get around on my bike, so that's quite a nice natural expression, isn't it, Charlie?
Yeah, to get around. Yeah, I get around on foot. Could you say that?
I get around on foot. Yeah. I get around. So just like
I get around on my skateboard.
Yeah, get around on my skateboard. Yeah, and I use my bike to get around. I always get around on my bike. Yeah. Like going around the town, doing little bits and bobs. Yeah, it's quite a nice way to say it. Yeah. Well, yeah. So I use the bike a lot. Is the answer to your question?
Okay. The next one, Vivian. What is your reaction after realizing your lock got stolen? Vivian, just because it was in the past at the beginning, the auxiliary, what was your reaction? Question.
Yeah, good question. Or you could say, how did you react? I was completely perplexed.
Ah, he was perplexed.
Which means I'm going to stop writing on the bloody board. I'm writing on the board. I'm writing it in the chat box. It's like I'm all over the place.
Oh, I quite like your whiteboard writing, but yeah.
Okay.
I'm writing it in.
So perplexed, totally confused, perplexed. And I think what may I don't. Well, actually, no. You can ask me more questions.
Did you manage to find out the identity of the theft? Okay, I'll just help that one, Vivian. Help with that one. Did you manage to find the identity of the thief? Did you manage? Because did means that you can use the infinitive. Did you manage to find out the identity of the thief, not theft?
Yeah. So the theft would be the noun representing the action of taking something, of stealing something. But then thief is the person who steals things, who committed the theft.
Correct. And the answer is?
No, I didn't find out the identity of the thief. No, I didn't. I inquired to a lady who approached me while I was locking up my bike. She was talking about God. She was trying to get me to attend her family fun day, which was all kind of related with the Bible and Christianity. And I was a bit distracted. And I think maybe I didn't fully lock it up. I didn't fully put the lock on, maybe. Maybe she stole it. I don't think she did. But it's just strange because there's no key. They don't have the key. So I don't understand why they would want a bike lock without a key.
Ah, yeah, that is strange. So she was preaching about Christianity.
She was, yeah. I wouldn't say she was. It's a good word, but she wasn't, because she wasn't just like shouting out to everybody. But she came over to me and kind of just said like, God's great, isn't he? And fancy coming to our fun day?
Okay.
It does sound really fun, but I'm actually in Greece on that day. I'm sorry.
I'd find it very amusing if you said to me one day that you're busy because you're at this Bible event. What was it called? What did you call it?
Kempston Fun Day, I think it's called.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Maybe they could sponsor our channel, or we could sponsor them.
Yeah, well, they could sponsor us, and they were so polite, I'd probably do it for free as well.
Charitable man.
Yeah, you'd be happy with that, right?
Doing it for God. Okay, so I'm going to ask some questions. How long were you in the post office?
Good. So not the gym. Good. I was in the post office for about 3 minutes. I reckon it was really quick, in and out, 3 to 5 minutes.
Okay. Yeah. And what have you been doing since that missing lock, or since that lock went missing?
Good question. I've been using my parents' locks. They've got a couple of locks. I parked the place where the lock was stolen was just outside Iceland, which is a
country.
No, so yeah, which is a supermarket, a cheap, rubbish supermarket in England, and I wanted to go in and investigate because I saw there was a camera. There's a security camera, and I thought, oh wow, maybe the camera would have seen who grabbed it, who took it, but I didn't do it in the end.
Why didn't you follow through with it?
Because it's a bike lock. I don't know. I had a lesson. I had to get back for a lesson. You can't just stop life because a bike lock's been stolen. To be honest, I counted myself lucky. That they didn't take the bike.
You are one amazing teacher, aren't you? Look at you. Counted himself lucky. He counted himself lucky.
Yeah. So I considered myself lucky.
Yeah. Yeah, to some extent you were. Your bike was still safe. I'm going to vote true. Don't tell us yet. Let's see what Vivian, Fernanda, and Julie think.
Vivian's like an actual detective. Is it an expensive bike? What did you do after the incident?
Yeah, it's good. And what is the exact date and time of the incident? Do you have an alibi for your supposed crime that you could have committed?
Alibi. That's a nice word, alibi. So do I have an alibi? Well,
No,
yeah.
it doesn't suit. It doesn't suit this situation. It would be asking the thief or the supposed thief.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it'd be we asked the thief, so what were you doing around this time? And he said, well, I was in McDonald's ordering a Big Mac. That was his alibi. That was his like excuse, his story, right?
Yes, but is it also someone who is able to claim that? Like, I was with my girlfriend. Okay, you speak to the girlfriend and they are your alibi. He was with me. I
think they would confirm your alibi, maybe.
Oh yeah. A claim or piece of evidence that one was elsewhere when an act, typically a criminal act took place.
Yeah. So yeah, we'd say like your girlfriend confirmed your alibi.
Yeah. Okay. And let's see, Fernanda, is there the possibility of you had left it unlocked? I think you said that, didn't you? Did you say you forgot to lock it?
It's a possibility. Yeah, I was distracted by the religious lady, kind of talking about God and stuff, and I was trying to kind of leave the conversation. I was busy thinking, "Oh God, how can I escape this conversation about God and go and pick up my package or deliver my package?" So yeah, I was distracted. And Julie has said, excuse me, you were in Greece donkeys years ago, and then the theft happened last week, as you said. Yeah, we did go. We did go to Greece earlier this summer. I understand you're trying to find a hole in my story, Julie. I like your efforts, but we are actually going to Greece next week, and I said we're going on Saturday. And I said to the lady, sorry, I'm not going to be here for the fun day, because the fun day is this weekend coming, because I'm going to be in Greece. But very good. You nearly just caught me out there.
Yeah, you nearly had me. You nearly had me.
Yes. Nearly had me.
I like that, to find a hole in the story. And you explained it nicely, so I don't need to repeat. But yeah, really good. Okay. So I've voted true. Julie, Vivian, Fernanda, get your votes in. What do you think?
Tell us your votes. Tell us your votes. Yeah, I want to see trues or falses. I opened the package from Stacey, Charlie.
Oh yeah. So Stacey, my girlfriend, has been works for Puma, the sports brand, and she gave Harry all of my unwanted clothes. No, she gave him some really nice clothes, and I think you just opened it. Did you just open it now?
Yeah, I got this huge box of clothes, and there's so much in there. It's unbelievable. There's a ridiculous amount of trousers, of like jogging bottoms. I'm literally never gonna need to buy joggers ever again. Like
my work. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
It's great. Yeah, I've got like 8 pairs or something like that.
That's impressive.
It's so many joggers. I don't know if I'm going to have space for them, but it's so nice. So I will have to send some photos to Stacey of me wearing every pair to say thank you. I don't know if she'll like that. Will she appreciate that?
I'm sure she will. Yeah, I'm not sure if I will. If you're posing with your top off, showing bits that you shouldn't.
Yeah, no, I'll be wearing one of the Puma t-shirts, so no worries. So Vivian has said lie. Fernanda has said true. And Julie has said true.
All right.
So, and Charlie?
I said true.
It's true. This is a truth.
There we go. Yeah, it does sound like you. It sounds like you would leave your bike unlocked and just leave the lock loose next to your bike.
What do you reckon actually happened though? 'Cause I reckon someone was watching me. They saw I was chaining up my bike, and they saw an opportunity to take it. And then because the Bible lady was close to the bike, she stayed around there and was talking to other people. I think they got scared and they didn't take the bike and they just ran off, having already removed the lock. That's what I reckon happened.
Yeah, I think it was the lady that was telling you about God. She was a liar, and she just tricked you. She made you feel safe, and you went in. And then she grabbed the lock, and she said, "I've got it! I've got it!"
She's a lock thief. It can't have been her because I asked her. She was right there. I said, "Did you see anyone come by?" She was right there with her boyfriend, her husband, or kids and stuff.
And a big Bible. Yeah. Did you open it up? You would have seen the lock inside.
Yeah, that's true. She's probably hiding in a bloody Bible. There you go. Yeah. So that's it. Well done, guys. Hard luck, Vivian. It was actually the truth. So if you're in Rio, it could be. It's left me in suspense, that sentence. It could happen. I guess it could happen.
Yeah, could happen.
True. Could be true. I like that. He left me in. Yeah, it's like a cliffhanger. It was like.
Yeah, it should be. It could be ... Ooh. I'll tell you next live lesson.
Yeah. All right. So, Charlie, have you thought of a story?
No.
Do you want to hear another one from me?
Most definitely. I'm enjoying these. They're good.
Okay. Right. So I when I got back from where was I? Where did I go? Oh yeah, immersion course. I was on an immersion course with you. Came back and just started opening the post that was delivered to me. I had quite a lot of posts.
Have we got any non-post related stories?
Yeah, I got loads.
You said at the beginning that you just got an infinite amount of stories to be able to choose from. So perhaps a different scenario?
It's totally different. It's totally different. It's funny. I have to tell you this one.
Okay, go on.
I just started opening the post, and in the first one was a driving license belonging to my neighbour.
Okay.
And then in the other one was a set of darts that belonged to another neighbour round the back.
Are you sure you're not just opening your whole apartment's post? Your apartment block, sorry.
That's it. That's exactly what I was doing. So it was we have 3 separate letterboxes, and I just kind of assumed it was all for me because it was my letterbox. So I just started opening all the posts, and I've got a driving license for a bus for my Romanian. God, he'd probably hear me actually. For my Romanian neighbour, and then a set of darts.
Surely you're going to give them to them.
Probably.
So you've still got them?
Yeah.
Right. Do you think that they might be looking for them?
They're not in. Every time I call around, they're not there.
Oh, okay. You're trying. Okay.
Yeah, I've tried many times.
All right. And you're saying this as a story, whether it's true or false?
Yeah. Is it true or false?
Okay. It sounds quite realistic to me.
Does it?
Yeah. Okay. Guys, what do you think? Do you think that Harry is bluffing? Is he doing a good job and luring us into a false sense of security with this perhaps believable story?
Nice one. There's nice language. Nice language. So to bluff. To bluff. When do we bluff? When's it most common to bluff, Charlie?
If you're in a poker game, you might try to bluff and deceive the opponent to make you to make them bet more money, and then you get the reward or something like that. So yeah, to lie, to bluff.
There you go, to bluff. And the other thing you said, to lure someone into a false sense of security, which is a really nice expression. So we can say it's quite commonly used with lull, to lull someone into a false sense of security, or Charlie said to lure somebody into a false sense of security. What does that one mean, Charlie?
I would say it means to make them believe that it's a comfortable, correct environment, and then reveal that it's the opposite.
Yeah.
Can you do a better job?
No, that's great. Yeah, you make someone feel. Oh, I can hear myself. Oh, that's annoying.
Should I put headphones on?
If you could, that would be lovely. Yes, to lull someone into a false insecurities, to make someone feel safe and comfortable before then maybe revealing a lie or attacking them in some way. Yeah, that definition is quite fresh in my mind because I wrote it for a video we did last week.
Right. Okay. There we go. I just want to read Fernandez. I meant the theft meant MEANT. I meant the theft could have happened in Rio, but in London, it's hard to believe that someone is willing to get caught and arrested for stealing a lock. Well, this is not London. Harry lives in Bedford, and that is where shit goes down, doesn't it? Or Bedford. Terrible stuff happens.
Yeah, it's a very dangerous place. Yeah, no, of course, it's not really. It's not really. It's fine. I'd recommend it. Lovely place. Lovely place. Yeah, it is a weird. It's a weird crime. It's a very weird crime. So, guys, you think I'm lying? Do you think I'm not? So, Julie has actually said she wants to do one. She says, "Can I give you one?" I'd love to hear Julie's.
I'd bloody love that as well. Julie, what have you got?
Julie, write it in. Write it in. So, what do you reckon? So mine is. Shall I tell if it's true or false?
Yeah, I think it's true, unless you're being an absolute evil genius. I'm going to guess that you're a simpleton, and it's true.
Yeah. So this is the evidence.
Oh, don't show that. That's illegal.
Oh, and then here's the darts. That's legal.
You're allowed to show that. Oh, I can't show the darts, but I'll show the ID.
Yeah, so I need to give them back. But when I knock around on their door, I feel like, God, how am I going to word this? How am I going to say?
Oh, I've got a good homework, guys. Can you word how that dialogue is going to go? Can you write in the video comment, not the chat, in the video comment, a dialogue between Harry and his neighbor, how that would work out?
Yeah. What do you think? How do you think they're going to react? How would you react if your neighbor came round with your post opened?
Yeah, if I were you, I would. Is there a way that it could be in your pigeonhole? Is it at all the postman's fault?
Oh yeah, it's the postman's fault that it was in mine. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said that it was a shared pigeonhole. That
there's three. There's one for my flat. The middle one doesn't have a basket, so it just falls on the floor. Mine is safely stowed in a basket, and then the top flat has a basket as well.
Right. Okay. And there's only 3 flats in the apartment in the block.
Yeah, and then behind, so it's flat 1, 2, and 3, and then behind there's like 17A, and that's the guy whose darts I've got.
Oh, okay. I think that's fine. You don't look too suspicious there.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, or shifty. You could say shifty.
Nice one.
Right?
Shifty. Got it.
Suspicious or shifty, yeah. Yeah. So Julie said, I watched
Okay, we've got one from July. Julie.
Julie.
I watched all of the videos on your channel in 2 months. Truth or lie?
That's a good one, actually.
Yeah. That's a lot of content to get through in 2 months.
It is. I've done that. If I've found a new channel that I like, I remember I kind of binge watched. I remember this guy. I was just watching his videos constantly, like hours every day.
Who was that?
Out on Play. It was this Spanish dude, like comedy channel.
Okay.
Love it. I was completely addicted. I used to just lie on my sofa watching those videos. It's so funny. So I can kind of believe that. I also did that with a Spanish channel to learn Spanish. I can believe that.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever done that. I don't really have any YouTube channels that I'm totally addicted to. I'd like to be. I'd really like to be. But I actually don't know how to navigate around very efficiently to find who I want. I just rely on the suggested videos pretty much. Like, how do you find what you don't know what you want? You know what I mean?
That's a good question. I found it. It's actually ridiculous how I found this guy. So when I learn a new word in Spanish, sometimes to remember it, I'll find a video which mentions the word. I'll just type it in.
Oh.
So I found out a word, the rude word, and I typed it in to YouTube. And then a video by this guy came up, and I started watching it. It was hilarious.
Oh, wow.
And then a year later, I was like thinking that video was really funny. I wonder if that guy's still making videos. So then I did that. I searched for that, found it again, then I started following his channel.
Ah, yeah. So maybe YouTube caters for these random behaviors.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. But and then now I just follow lots of other YouTube channels that collaborate with him because he's like funny. He's got other mates who do similar stuff. So it's like that.
Yeah.
Like Casey Neistat. You love Casey Neistat, don't you?
I enjoy his stuff. Not addicted, but I enjoy it. Yeah. Fernanda's got a good suggestion. Just leave it in the mailbox.
Just leave it in his. No, that's bad. No, that's so bad because it's open. I can't do that.
Yeah, but you've got the packaging that you could reseal.
I think I've actually binned the envelope.
Of course you did.
Yeah, I'd have to fish it out of the bin. Fish something.
Ding, ding, ding. Yeah, to fish something out. It's not just related to going fishing. To fish something out. And we often talk about the bin, fishing something out of the bin.
Yeah. It's something you shouldn't be getting back out, really. But it's like, it's this kind of thing.
Yeah.
Put that there.
Yeah. Could a dentist fish something out of someone's mouth if they have a gross mouth?
Yeah, I guess they could. Yeah. There's a cornflake on his gum. I'm just gonna fish that out. Must be from his breakfast. Yeah, definitely. Has a dentist ever fished something out of your gob?
No, my teeth have always been behaving. I suppose I had my wisdom teeth out, so he fished 3 wisdom teeth out at once.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't use it with wisdom teeth. He removed them.
Let's stick to trash cans and rubbish bins. Okay.
Yeah.
Trash can. Okay, so July, can you tell us to get to the bottom of this, to investigate further, what your favorite playlist was or video?
Yes. Good one. Yeah. What was your favorite video? And what was the first video you saw?
And how did you find us? No, that's obvious.
Yeah.
I think your question as well is redundant because it's about how addicted to it she is.
Well, I think she should know the first one she saw. Well, actually, yeah, it is. It is a bit. Yeah, it's null.
It's
Yeah.
null. It's null. Yeah.
Your
Something is.
suggestion is null. Completely rubbish, insignificant.
Question is null. Is it double L or one L?
Like our content. Double L.
Don't say that. It's not in Patron. Come on.
The idioms playlist.
Okay. We should bring them back, shouldn't we?
Definitely. We kind of shot ourselves in the foot there. Ding, ding, ding. Because we did A to Z. I guess we could do it again.
Yeah. We could do
idioms in Italy. Idioms in Athens.
Sorry, what did you say? To shoot yourself in the foot?
Yes.
Or we shot ourselves in the foot. Shoot oneself.
How would you explain that one?
You accidentally injured yourself, or you hurt yourself by doing something stupid. No, I'm thinking of the literal thing.
Yeah. If you literally shoot yourself in the foot, that's going to hurt. I'm going to read out a definition here. To damage or impede one's own plans, progress, or actions through foolish actions or words. So our foolish action was creating a playlist which is called A to Z, because when we shot ourselves in the foot there, we were foolish because we've exhausted the alphabet. We can't do any more. So we shot ourselves in the foot.
Nice definition. Fernanda asked, how many hours a day did it take on average?
That's good.
Yeah, that is good. Can you answer that?
Yeah, how many? Because, well, we've only got about 80 videos, haven't we?
I thought we had more. Maybe. I know a lot of what we have in our library are Patron, but Patron count? No, does Patron count?
No, I don't think so. That would be like, well, I guess so. I guess Julie could watch all of them as well, couldn't she?
Yeah, she could. Yeah. Do you want to see my makeshift air conditioner?
Oh, yeah. I'd love to see this. Yeah. Yesterday, Charlie had a little bit of not a great day. Was it yesterday or day before? Day before, wasn't it?
It's pretty much the whole week. It's been absolutely roasting, and especially in my office. So I've been getting a bit grumpy. And Stacey told me about this life hack. Don't know if you can see that clearly. Can you understand what's going on there?
Yeah, I think I got it. So you got an ice cube, a bottle of iced water, freezing water,
Freezing water, yeah.
Freezing water, frozen water. And then behind that is a fan. So it's blowing cold air into the room.
Yes. Yeah.
Amazing. So you called it a makeshift aircon system.
Yes. Makeshift. Meaning I made it myself. Makeshift. To make it yourself.
Nice. So is it working? How is it?
It's not doing anything, actually. It's just melting and ruining our card games. You can see.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So I probably shouldn't be doing that. No, it's not ruining them, but it's not helping me. So pointless.
Maybe put it on
pointless then, and pointless telling you about it as well.
Maybe put it on your decorative grammar book.
Hey, that gets used every session.
Yeah, you consult it between classes, don't you?
No, but to be fair, I've got the online version now, so I do use it, but just online.
There you go. So that's good because you can use the decorative one for looking good, and then PDF for.
Yeah, I'm an online teacher. I've got to get the online version of that. All right, guys. So I'm going to say that Julie was telling the truth. You watched all of the content in 2 months. I'm going to say that you're a big fan and you like it. What are you going to say, Harry?
I'll go with the same. Yeah, I think Julie is an avid fan of ours. I hope she is. And yeah, hope she did that. So I think the first one was a debate. Is it okay to hit your children? Okay, that's the first one she watched. That's funny.
Yeah, those
That
are
was
good.
quite a recent debate, wasn't it? Not like the original ones.
Was that not?
Yeah, that was one where we had decent cameras.
Okay. One of my favorite debates is the Jack Titanic one.
Yeah, that's great. That was really good. That was fun.
Okay, right. Less about us and more about teaching you. So, Harry, should we obviously report back when Julie tells us whether it was true or not? But should we go to the top and recycle some phrases?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Should we do like we normally do and invent some kind of story and convert
Yeah.
between the two?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're right. Would be fun if I said no, I hate you.
So,
Just replying, Julie. I'm always confused. Julie. What is it?
Julie, it's Julie.
Julie. Julie has said that we are right, but it would have been fun if she said, no, I hate you.
Yeah, that would have been very good.
Okay.
Cool.
So let's get down to business, or buckle down and teach you some of the phrases that we brought up naturally and recycle them in our conversation.
Yes. So while I was buckling down and knuckling down with my work, Charlie was in the gym getting mugged off or ripped off, weren't you, Charlie?
Yeah, I thought I'd been ripped off. And they, in return to my response, thought I was a bit of a nutter with the, they thought I was a bit of a nutter.
Yeah, you were a bit of a nut, but really you were just perplexed as to why they were charging you more than your mate. And that's why you were behaving like a nutter, and you accused them of being thieves.
Yeah, I accused them of being thieves. Yeah, exactly. I was perplexed by the price, and I thought they were thieving me. Could you say that? They were thieving me? No, from me. They were thieving from me.
Yeah, or conning you, robbing you blind.
Robbing me blind. Yeah. Not that I'm blind. I have eyes.
You're not blind, no. And you should count yourself lucky that you're not blind, Charlie, because it's horrible. It's a horrible thing being blind.
It sounds like you know.
I saw an television advert about blindness the other day, and the guy said he's completely miserable, and it was a charity for blind dogs. So he was totally miserable.
Wait, it was a charity for guide dogs or for blind dogs?
Sorry. Yeah, the dogs aren't blind. Yeah, guide dogs. Guide dogs. That would be the worst kind of dog for a blind man, wouldn't it? A blind dog.
Oh, that would be terrible. Here you go. We've got you a blind dog.
You did order a blind
street. Wow. Yeah. So the difference there, a guide dog.
Guide dog, yeah.
Easy to remember for most people because they guide you.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, there you go. As you said, I'm a simpleton. Fernanda was unable, and Julie as well, was unable to find a hole in my story.
They were unable to find a hole in your story, but they nearly had you, didn't they? They nearly caught you out. They nearly had you.
Yeah, yeah. And luckily, I didn't actually have to bluff because it was totally truthful. both of my stories were truthful, so I didn't have to bluff, nor did I have to lull anybody into a false sense of security.
No, but you still managed to look shifty, but it might be that your persona is somewhat suspicious.
I am, yeah. I'm always doing shifty things like fishing things out of the bin and taking my neighbour's post.
Very nice, very nice. Okay. I think I've shot myself in the foot for this evening because I have been invited to an event that I thought would be really good, but I'm not so sure anymore. And it turns out I'm going to be stuck in an opera house for an hour and a half tonight.
Oh no, you have shot yourself in the foot in saying yes to that invitation. Opera, that's not up your street, is it?
No, it's the opera house, but it's not opera tonight. It sounds good, but I'm not so sure. It's a drumming event.
Oh right, yeah, okay. Oh, that'll be good. I think it'll be pretty interesting. You remember the drumming in Crete? We loved it.
Yes, we did. Yeah, I'm actually really excited. The only thing I could think of was to use that phrase to shoot oneself in the foot. Right. I'm really excited by it.
Well, hopefully they're not makeshift drums, and they don't sound shit. Hopefully.
Yeah. That's true. They probably will be a little bit makeshift, because the vibe of this group look a little bit spontaneous and sort of, I don't know how to describe that. Scrappy.
Scrappy. Yeah, they're using like pots and pans and stuff, like bits and bobs they find.
Bits and bobs, yeah. They might not be on par with Stomp, if you've heard of that one. Stomp, the one that uses dustbins and bin lids. But, yeah.
Oh, that'd be fun. Enjoy. You're an avid fan of the drums, so I'm sure you have a lovely time. And don't forget to take your your guide dog with you, or as she's otherwise known, Stacy.
Very good, Harry. Yeah. Better that than my blind dog.
Yeah. So that concludes our lesson for today. Well done, everyone. I've had a lot of fun, and it's been because of you guys. So thank you so much for coming along, for supporting the channel, and watching our videos and enjoying it. We really, really appreciate it. And we look forward to seeing you in the next Patron Live.
Yeah, thank you very much indeed. Julie's new, isn't she?
Fairly new. Yeah, I think it's her first proper full month of it, August. Yeah, I think she joined at the end of last month.
Nice. Yeah. Thank you very much, Julie. And Fernanda and Vivian, hope that you're all doing well, and we'll catch up with you guys hopefully in the group classes.
Yes, yeah. And if you don't know what we're talking about and you're on a lower tier, then we recommend the group classes. They're great fun, and they're a great way to build your vocabulary, your confidence in speaking, and your fluency. So come along and enjoy.
Thank you very much. Bye for now.